how do you get a technical person, which we all know are very difficult to find, right? How would you, looking back at it in hindsight, how would you grab that person and sell them on your vision or your idea?
I think it really falls down, for me, it's three things that kind of jump out. One, you got to have a good idea, right? Like it has to be gripping. You have to have it, polished enough so that you can pitch it to that individual.
Right.
I think secondly, you need to be willing to give them a certain piece of the pie. Like not equal, maybe equal, but definitely not like 5%.
And tell me, you've talked to a lot of entrepreneurs, and I have too. That seems to, when you've worked hard on your vision, you've designed it, you've done a lot of research, to give someone a significant chunk of ownership, I feel that's hard to do for some people because you just want to hold tight to that. What would you kind of say to those people, like to let go, and for them to realize they have a better shot at being successful? What would you?
Yeah, I think the perspective needs to. My advice is take the perspective of, it's the whole 100% of $0, right? And it's zero, and but also I think it sets a major precedent if you're not willing to give a equitable percentage of the company. However you want to break down the percentage of ownership, if you're chunking it in a way that is appropriate and both people have a significant share, or three people have a significant share, then now everyone feels valued, and you're starting on the right foot to build a great company.
So you're saying not only to grab them, but just to get them, like you said, to feel valued. It's an important piece.
And not only that, but whoever's watching this, if they're technical or not, if you're a non-technical person, you need to know that you're actually not valuable, in a startup.
Right.
Especially
at the beginning, right? It's
and even further, right? The most valuable person or people in the company is the early stage. It's like the developers.
Right.
The people, if we're talking about a technical product, the engineers are the ones that are actually going to make it happen. And so for you to turn around and be like, oh, here's 1%, and I'm going to ride you to the end of the...
It's not going to make sense.
So you just I think it's, my advice to anyone early is you got to have the idea polished. You pitch this person, and you share your vision with them, and they have to be able to jump on it.